Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's K9 Crunch coming back at you again with the second part of our Farming Simulator 22. Let's Grow Together series. Yeah, that just kind of popped up. So we're going to call this series Let's Grow Together. I'm hoping some members from chat will say, hey, let's try sheep. Hey, let's try corn and cotton and some of those things that I'm not used to. So here we are. We're going to be part two. I haven't done anything from the last video, and if you haven't seen that last video, go ahead and check it out. It's got the big red number 1 in the lower left-hand side of the video there. I will try and link. Man, I'm asking a lot of myself here. Try and link in the next video in here. Probably not going to happen though. But let's pretend I know what I'm doing, and we're going to point to right here. Right up there is going to be where you can find the link to the first video. Probably not going to happen because I don't even know what I'm doing here in the editor. All right, so let's get at it. Right, so if you remember what we did last time, we go to career. Right there's our game right there. We got a whopping 1 hour and 18 minutes involved in there. We have a very big loan out, so let's get at that right now. We're keeping all these mods the same. Erlengrot. I think that's how you say it. I don't even know if that's a real place. Should probably look into that. So if you remember, we bought one field. We bought one silo for our home. A couple tractors, harvester, header. And what we still need to get, though, if you guys remember, is the sprayer and fertilizer spreader. And that's got to be what's next because we picked up all the straw, right? We baled it. We picked it up with the bale picker upper, the most unofficial name that I could possibly think of for this thing. All right, let's get into this map. Let's see what we got here. All right, so right when you jump back into a game, it kind of throws you on your lot of land. And right there, I was trying to ping it like I'm playing Call of Duty, but right there is our thing, our elevator. Here's our tractor. Let's pick this up. You know what? There's no more bales to pick up, so we should just send this guy to market and get rid of this straw now. So let's go into the market. Let's see, what are we selling straw for? It really doesn't even matter. I'm just going to send it anyways. Go down here to straw. Animal dealer, $66. Okay, $66. So now we got to go back up here to where the automated AI driver stuff is. We're going to hit that, and we're going to what's going on? Uh-oh. I need to find out where it is because apparently animal dealer. So there's that. It should be flashing. Oh, it's right next door. All right, well, let's just drive this over there. Here we go. All right, so we got all this straw. It's $66. I really don't know if it's $66 a bale. I really hope not. I hope it's like a per liter pound or whatever it is. And then once we get this dumped, we're gonna get this hooked up. Not get this is a small tractor. Get the bigger tractor hooked up, and then we're gonna get it in the fields, and we're gonna start planting a new crop. The most profitable crop that I have found so far is soybeans. It'll hit like over $3,000 a liter, I think is what it is. And that's just amazing. So I'm going to pull this up into here. Okay. And we keep it a little bit in the green, and we go to unload bales, which lowers that, lifts the trailer. We go again, and we go unload bales here. They start hopping off, and then they disappear, and you can see our money start going up. And then at the end, you'll see a green number plus, and that's how much we made for selling the bales. So almost 17,000 in that. So That would have been $17,000 wasted. Now, I mean, there is a conversation to be had that says, yeah, but Crunch, you spent, you know, how much money did you spend on the baler? How much money did you spend on this trailer? True, it's an investment, right? So you're not going to make your all. What am I not? See, oh, this could be problematic. All right, so we're gonna drive this through here. Sorry for the clipping. Oh my God, that is tight. Okay, there we go. We made it out. We are a survivor. Let's get this around this corner here. Man, I can tell later on when I buy semis, it's not gonna like cut in corners like that. All right, so now we're gonna head back to the field with this thing, and we're just gonna shove it off into the neighbor's field so that I don't have to worry about it then at that point. Okay, I mean, I'm used to playing on my other map where I have tractors that are way faster than this, that are clipping along at like 35 mile an hour. So we're gonna get this guy over here. You can see he's full. Okay, there's that guy. Now this guy, you know, I don't even have my planner yet, so I need to send him down here to the store right there. So we're going to do that, put him in that direction, and he's going to take off and head to the store and get the planner. What I'll do is then I'll take this tractor and, what are you doing? Get my headlights on, safety first. And let's head on over here and get this hopper. And if I remember right, we filled this up yesterday. So we're going to have to take this up to our elevator and dump it. Now, here's going to be the challenge, is this tractor is woefully underpowered. So we're just going to set the cruise. And we just got to get this thing up top. Get this thing dumped. That is the priority. And then we'll come down here with an empty cart and load or empty the harvester. And then the harvester is just going to sit. There are contracts in this game that you can do. So, you know, the computer will have, you know, be running its own farms and stuff that work around you. And they'll send contracts out and say, hey, we need somebody to plow the field or harvest this or that. And I tend to do some of the, oh boy, look at this tractor struggling. I tend to do some of them that involve like the fertilizer or the sprayer. And I only do that because I'm using my equipment, so I don't have to lease it or buy bigger equipment. And it's just kind of like, I don't want my harvester stuck out there because then I got to move all my other stuff out there. I got to haul the grain and everything else. All right, so we're going to do that. Top end unloads. There we go. All right. Now what we'll do is we'll head back down there and we'll go in the harvester. We'll line up the harvester. I'll jump in the harvester, combine, whatever y'all want to call it, and empty that thing out. As you can see, there's a lot of other gamers and streamers out there that will like use the roads, and they'll have like was it crop protection, whatever I turned off last game. So like if I were driving through this field right now, I'd be killing everything I'm driving over. Be gone. It would disappear. I don't have time for that. Like that's like super real. I just enjoy this part. So here we are in the harvester. We're gonna open the pipe or extend the pipe. There we go. We're gonna empty this guy out. Take a drink of my bit in there. And then once he's empty, I'm just going to move the harvester out of the way. I won't need him, and he doesn't interfere with the other fields. All right, so here's my boy over here. Let's get him hooked up to this. Back him right up. There we go. And we can drag this out. So in the lower right, you can see two icons. I think that's wheat in the very bottom, and then above that is a little brown bag with a green leaf on it. That signifies that it puts fertilizer in the ground too. And this is kind of a good way of doing things too, because if you didn't, you would plant, then have to throw fertilizer, and then once it hits its first or second growth day, you would have to then fertilize it again. So this way it's already getting a hit of fertilizer, and you're planting whatever it is that you got to do. So once we get to the field, we can decide what it is exactly that we're going to plant. We just took a field of wheat off, so I'd like to do soybeans. As I said before, soybeans seems to be the one that I can make the most money off of. All the other crops are kind of like filler crop for me. So what we do is we can select this, and we are going to go, see, that's oat. You can see that. That's canola. Canola takes a little bit longer to grow, and the yield is not as good. Soybeans right there. All right, so we got our soybeans. Now, again, remember when we set up the settings in this, I told the computer that I want the AI to fill it with fertilizer and fill it with soybeans. So we don't have to go buy bags and put it in there and load it. And then when it runs out, you know, that kind of stuff. Again, this is kind of like the easier way of playing the game. But again, this is just a casual, fun little game that I'm doing here. This isn't like real life stuff. So we're going to unfold it. Love the sound. Love the way it looks, especially when it's brand new. Line it up to the edge of the field, and I push circle. AI takes over, my helper, and off he goes. And look at him go. Bam. All right. And so we can jump out of the tractor, and then he can go on doing his thing. And then we can see right here on the right-hand side, he says the crop type is soybeans. It's growing, yields at 44, fertilized at 50%. Weeds are growing. It needs line plowing and rolling. So this field is broke. So speaking of broke, we're going to go buy a roller. So we're going to go down here, and we're going to find the rollers right there. Oh, boy, I didn't know this big beast was in here. Okay. Oh, I need 350 horsepower to pull this animal. Wow, I didn't even know that was in there. This is the one I usually use. Actually, this is... No, this is it. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to buy this guy. Buy it. All right, and then we're going to send this dude over to the store to pick it up. So you're going to go... Yep, you're going to go right here. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Okay, you can see in the top right, it just keeps saying blocked. I don't know why. There's literally nothing in front of it. All right, so we're going to try it again. Go. And away he goes. Let's see the inside of this tractor here. Yeah, this looks kind of like some of the tractors I used to operate. Okay. Combine doesn't do anything for me anymore. Oh, you know what? We need to buy... Oh, Lord. Okay, so we need to look at purchasing now some other things and stuff. So let's look at Fertilizer spreaders. I always just get this one. Always. Because just seems easier to do. Boy, it's a really wide. This thing is wide, so I'm just going to get this guy, 34,000. And then I'm going to look at a fertilizer spreader. Man, I just don't have a ton of money. So we're just going to get this little guy. Whew. Just burning through the money right now. Wow. All right, so daytime's coming up. It's 06:15. This dude just getting to work right now. Why couldn't I drive through the chocolate factory? I wonder if I could plant chocolate in this game. Or grow chocolate. Plant chocolate? Grow chocolate. Sure. Alright, I just took over because I'm here, so I might as well. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see, I've got the abilities to pick him up. Pick this guy up. There we go. And then I'm going to go back up to the roller and grab this guy. Whew, it's got to be heavy. All right, so here we go. We're gonna head back to the field, and I'm gonna start rolling. You know what? I don't think I could roll and fertilize at the same time. That'd be nice, but I don't think I can. Yeah, that's not in the way at all. Look out, people. Oh, I just missed the train. That's luck. Let's see if... Okay, didn't get hit by a car. So in the previous game, I used this tractor with this roller, but for some reason, this roller looks way bigger. And I don't know if it's because I'm playing on this map. Maybe there's some changes to the stuff. Maybe. I don't know. But good God, this is slow. Planner's doing a great job. What I'm going to do is... Nope, not that. Nope, not that. There we go. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to drop this. Drop the fertilizer spreader. And then I'm going to get this guy going with the roller. And so what the roller does is kind of recompacts, I guess, the soil. If there was any stones or rocks, it puts it back down. But like that's the practical sense of it in the real world. But all the blue things in the lower right, what that does is tells you what the field needs to gain that extra bonus. So I'm going to go ahead and roll this, and you can see the yield bonus is at 43. Let's see what happens after I roll it. In theory, it should be a higher bonus. So down he goes, and off goes the roller. I love the look after the word. It's nice. I'm going to jump out, and if you remember, we were at 43. And so now we're at 45. So it gave us a little bit of a bump. So I assume that there is a yield bonus when you lay the next layer of fertilizer down, another yield bonus when you do the lime, the plowing, and throw the herbicide down, the weed killer. All right, so I'm really itching to get another piece of equipment here. So I'm thinking we're going to buy another tractor. And unfortunately, I'm thinking of a large tractor, which means we're going to have to take out a large chunk of debt. or a large um, hello, bank loan. Yep. Gonna have to go to the bank again. So what are you thinking? Would you get a John Deere, JCB, New Holland? Boy, I don't really want to get into this 355,000. Man, so what is this? This is 296 to 415 horsepower. 305. So we own one of these already. This is 326 starting it. So this is about 6,000 cheaper, but it's about the same horsepower. Let's look at this wheel setup. Whoa, look at those babies. Extra 11 grand. Yeah, I ain't got money for that. Twin wheels, twin reels. Oh, the fronts too. Oh my god. Okay. Engine setup. Oh, we can put a bigger engine in this bad boy. I don't think it changes the aesthetics of it at all. All right, so what I need to do is go out and grab $280,000 from the bank. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, so let's. Oh my god. So, I mean, might as well grab another 3 grand, right? Here we go. So we're gonna borrow another $300,000. So that'll give us a total of. Oh no, I've maxed out my loan abilities at 205. Okay. So maybe then I can I afford a medium tractor? Yes. Okay, so I can do that. So let's maximize the medium tractor. Well, we don't want to leave ourselves broke because we can't go back and get more money. I guess this is it right here. I mean, I have bought this one before. It's a pretty good setup. I mean, we're in the Europe somewhere, so let's buy that guy. Okay. There we go. He's doing his thing. Yep. All right, well, while I'm here, I might as well pick up my sprayer. Actually, what I can do is I can bring 2 items back. There's one. And we'll bring back the plow. So I think I might be plowing next time. All right, and so we're gonna just send this guy to the field. All right, sorry about that. So apparently it's unreachable. So let's try again. Go to this location. There he goes. Okay. All right, so you can see my my roller guy is catching up. So I don't want to do that. So while this is happening, what I'm going to do is we're going to look at grain prices. Let's see, because we have, what do we have in the silos? We have wheat. Yeah, so you can see we have 53,000 in storage right now. Historically, January is obviously the highest rate there. So I think we're still in August or September right now, right? September. Good Lord. I'm also going to go down here and change the months to 1 day. Oh, I'm already in 1 day. Okay. Time scale, I'm going to bump up to 30 times, and then away we go. Okay. So now we're basically just going to have to wait for everything to kind of get planted and get done. So with the magic of editing, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to, you know, do a little magic and go from this to a field that has been planted and rolled in the blink of an eye. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, editing and a little bit of sorcery makes it all work. So here we are right at the end of our plant. You can see right now I have my roller guy out there doing his thing, getting his roll on. And oh, we crossed into the new day. All right, so so we couldn't quite time this out right. So you can see my roller guy, he's just going to hit the NASCAR strip. Oh, nope, he stopped. So what this means now is that my planter is going to have that small strip that's going to be completely out of schedule. Great. All right. So we're going to go over here, and it's raining. And you know what isn't in this game, and maybe it is, and I just don't have something toggled, is the ability for like mud. Like if I was mudding through this field, you need to unfold the plow. I don't want to even have the plow on. Oh. Unfold that plow. Boom. Drop that plow. Got it. Okay, so we drop the plow, and I'm also going to drop the sprayer, and I'm going to flip around, and we're going to pick the sprayer up. And just like that, it is done raining. All right, so we picked up this. We missed out on rolling our entire field, so the yield bonus won't be as good on the back end of the field. But now what we're going to do is we're going to spray, because we have some weeds already growing. You can see our weed medium hoe. Yeah. So we're going to drop the sprayer, unfold it. And just like the fertilizer in the seed, the AI, when it takes over... Oh, wait, this isn't going to work. Oh, man. I need to at least put some herbicide in it for the computer to understand that that's what it wants me to spread, and not like liquid fertilizer or fungicide or something like that. So we actually have to send this guy over here to the store and unreachable. Okay, let's try again. Send him there. All right, so he's going to go to the store. And while he's doing that, we can fold the roller up. Actually, we can roll this side. We can just this one little strip over here. Okay, right there. Be one nice little strip. All right, let's just go ahead and let him go. Harvester still does nothing. All right, so he's done. We're going to fold up the planter, seeder, and bring it over here. If I could afford another field, I would 100% do it, but I cannot. I would probably buy the field that all of this equipment is parked in. Generally, when I play this game, I find my homestead or my home base, which is where my grain elevator is. And then I just build everything around it and just move out from that. Because by then, you're big enough and you've got, my other map, I've got cotton going, and I have grain as well. So I have two things going at the same time. I have like 6-8 tractors that I'm constantly cycling through and doing things. So this game can really, it can be boring or it can be exciting. It really all depends on how hard you want to make this or how exciting you want to make it. All right, so let's move up here. Oof, get up there. All right. And what did we say? We said that the January was the highest price for the grain. But we're going to go ahead and dump this. Okay. Take this back down there. Now, if we got into real financial bind, which, man, that could happen. 14,000, that could happen. If we got into a financial bind, I'd obviously sell that grain off because here's the thing: like, if you've got AI workers out there doing stuff, and you hit $0, and they'll even let you go, I think, a little bit in the negative, they'll just stop working, and then you've got to do everything manually, which is fine for some people, but not for me. I'm more, I guess I'm more of a farm sim manager than I am anything else. All right, so here we are back at the store, the Kraft Landmaschinenag AG. Nailed that. All right, so we're going to go down here and we're going to buy pallets of herbicide. 2,400. Wow. Okay, yep, we're just going to buy that. We're going to buy one of those. Where'd she go? Oh, she's over there. Okay. She's over here. Okay, so we're going to hit L joystick, left joystick to fill my sprayer, and bottom right you can see the fluid going in and the liquid sound in the headset. Okay, so 1,200 liters. Here we go. So we're going to drive this back. Turn all the lights on. The other thing I haven't done is dropped the mod signs down. So I'm actually going to do that when we get back to. Again, it's just a little bit of a boost, a subsidy, if you will, for a little money. Just kind of offset stuff. Kind of offsets the labor. That's pretty much what it does. It offsets the labor so that you can still build the farm and everything else. I think that if I had done that from the beginning, it probably would have been better off. But since I didn't, here we are. All right, coming up on 7 a.m. You can see the sun coming up. That green beam of light right there is from the last place we sold our straw. Okay, so now we can unfold the sprayer. Back it up. Back it up. Now the AI or the helper will know that I'm trying to spread fertilizer, or I'm sorry, herbicide. So we go back here, and this is really where it's going to probably burn through my cash. And as you can see, you can see from the left side of the sprayer where it gets sprayed to the right side. It looks nice. Like I like that aesthetic where they put some time in. It's like, yeah, you knew you sprayed it. So you can see the weeds turn brown basically on the back end. Over here at the roller, we can go ahead and close this implement up and bring him back over to where we're storing everything. And you can see in the top right how fast that money's going down. It's going to be even worse when I start throwing fertilizer. So I really think that I need to drop a subsidy sign down to make this a little bit better. Okay. So when it planted before, it showed a 50% fertilized. It will not allow you to fertilize again until it hits at least its first stage of growth, as it is right now. Um, so the AI, I mean, I'll clarify that. AI, your helper, won't do it. You can personally go out and fertilize over and over and over and over again. However, it's not going to be a benefit to you whatsoever. All right, so the sun's coming up over the mountains. So let's go ahead. We got rain coming too. Oh, and look at the crop next to us. That's probably gonna. Oh, it already did. It got picked. Um, so what we're gonna do? Actually, I'm gonna watch this sprayer because what tends to happen, for whatever reason, like as your helper comes through here, and he's gonna make this. What he's probably gonna do is stop way short of the road, and then he's gonna make his turn, and that is to avoid the spray bar crossing the road and getting hit. It's probably going to make me wrong, isn't he? Is he going to finish it? Oh, excellent. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, so let's see now if a car or a tree on the other side stops him from. Oh my God, it's beautiful. All right, so on other maps, like he'll stop short, and it's really weird, but it looks like that's not going to happen in this situation. And he starts spraying. All right, excellent. I'm not going to start fertilizing until he's just about done spraying. And that's only because the fertilizer will go faster than the herbicide, and then they'll get bound up, and then they'll stop, and then they'll sit there and still dispense their fertilizer and or herbicide, costing me barrels of cash. So in the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and go to construction, and we are going to come to, I believe it's in production. Selling points? No. Greenhouses or generators. There it is. Okay. So you can see here the municipal subsidy offers $8,400 a month. So this is the one that I think I put in on the first save game. I put like 2 of them down, and within no time I had millions. Oh no, there it is. Sorry. Yeah, so every month you would make $8 million. It's just unreal. But $8,400 a month seems like a lot. It's not. I assure you, it's not. So I'm going to drop this. I'm going to put it way over here out of the way because this is one of those hard signs that will end up just like flipping your tractor upside down. So we'll just put that right there. All right, so that's going to give us $8,400 a month. So we're at 1 day would equal a month for us. So there's a possibility that it is going to have zero effect. But while we're in this, this thing here, we can look down here at all the options this game gives you. So you see we're in production factory tab, and you can come down here and you could do biogas plants. So if we had animals and stuff like that, it would create energy. It would create, I think this is silage, propane. What is this stuff right here? It's not saying. Okay. And then this is what you put in. So this is what you would put into that factory, and this is what you would get out of the factory. So there's different size plants right there. A bakery, so you would drop in all of this, and you would pick up cake and bread. Carpentry, so if we got into the forestry, which is very difficult. To me, is very difficult, especially because I play on a controller, trying to control all those implements and get all the cutter heads and everything going. About as much carpentry, about as much woodwork or tree falling as I do is with a chainsaw, just to get stuff out of my way. Let's see what else we get. Dairy. I think that's sugar. Yes, sugar cane and dairy. You can get chocolate cheese and this thing. Let's see what else we got. Grain mill. This one's popular. I've built 1 or 2 of these in the previous games to get flour to sell into bakeries. The spinnery, I've done this one. Actually, this takes forever to get product out of, but once you get your fabric you end up going to the tailor shop to drop the fabric off, then it produces clothes. In the second game that I had, you could only sell the clothes at one spot, and it was only one time a year that it was worth selling. So it's one of those things. Sugar mill. I've never done sugar cane in this game, so that might be something. Cereal factory. This looks like chocolate, doesn't it? Grape processing. I don't know what this is. Raisins? Raisins. That's what that is. Raisins. Bakery, carpentry. I don't know if these are different size, different looks. I don't know what this is. But anyway, so there's orchards, greenhouses where you know, medium, large greenhouses, depending on what you want to grow. This isn't my idea of tomato farmer. It's just not. Selling points are factories and farmers markets. So instead of creating something from your raw good to be like a finished product, for example, flour into bread, you could just sell your flour at the farmer's market. Okay. Generators. I haven't really messed with any of these things, these wind turbines. Apparently they bring in some money, but you're putting a lot of money up front. So there's all that. And I know in the previous games there was kind of like some weird cheats that you could do. And then here's all the cow barns. Oh, with a feeding robot. Oh, nice. Didn't even know that was a thing. So this will hold 80 head of cattle. So this would be grass. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming a silage of sorts. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. She's big. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we don't want that. Okay. And then, you know, you can see here you can have bees. There's a bunch of bee boxes, chicken coops, sheep, pigs, horses, cow barn, and others. Oh, you can have a doghouse. That's great. Landscaping, painting trees, buildings. All right, so what we do need to get, farmhouse. We need a farmhouse. Oh, do we have 20 grand? Like, this is all I need. I just need a trailer, because what this provides me then is an ability to fast forward it through time, in essence. That's what this is. Why? I'm at 60 speed right now. That doesn't even make sense. I got to fix that. So I need money so that I can buy a house, because what I would do right now is I would fast forward through time, and it would be able to speed up the growth process. So, all right, so my sprayer guy's done. We're going to go ahead and start throwing fertilizer. There he goes. Boom. This guy, no job. I mean, look at the weather effects that they put in here. You can see the grain moving, or the grass and stuff moving around, the cotton right in front of us, and just like that. And just like that, and you can see how fast that money goes down when the fertilizer spreader goes. It's just insane. Oh, that's like the perfect width right there. And I do believe that this section to the left of the tractor there that isn't grown is being sprayed with herbicide. So we don't have to worry about it. Excellent. Let's close him up. Oh God, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Okay. We're gonna park this dude over here. I got all my lights on? Yeah. All right. So we're already at 6 p.m. This is good. This is good. So we're going to tuck this... slow down. Tuck this guy back over here. And there we go. My sprayer, or my fertilizer dude, is doing fertilizer things. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to bite the bullet, and I'm going to sell our grain so that I can buy a house. And so that I'm going to be able to like fast forward it through time. And that I can fast forward through time a little bit faster. That way, we're not just sitting here, you know. We can fast forward through time, gain that extra money, buy more land, just kind of keep going, keep growing it. All right, so to fill up, it's the same places, same as your dump station, right? So you're going to come under here, toggle left joystick. All we have is wheat. We've got nothing else, right? And so we can put just about everything in here as far as grain goes. So if we have grapes and whatnot, that's held somewhere else. Olives, everything else held somewhere else. All right, so let's go to wheat. We're going to fill that up. Okay. We're definitely going to be taking a hit on this. Like, there's just no question in my mind about it. But I think at this point, it's probably the smart move. So let's figure out where we can get the most bang for our buck with regards to money. All right, so the Felsbrunn on at the top is the train yard. So you would drop your grain and you would not immediately get any money out of it. You would have to then rent the train for what I believe is $1,000 a day or an hour, and then you could move your grain from. So I mean, if you were a big enough farmer, which I think we'll get there, we could have a grain just being dropped there and then come back and do grain at an elevator to make money, and then eventually jump in the train and move it off site. So, but right now what we're going to do is we can see right here the supermarket pays the best. So we're going to come up here and we're going to send this guy to load, deliver to the supermarket. And looping means that he's going to keep coming back. If you go no looping, he's going to stop at the supermarket and just stay there. Looping means he'll come back to where he loaded and just sit there like an idiot. So we're going to start him. Unreachable. How is this unreachable? All right, let's move him off this. Deliver to the supermarket. Looping. My God. Okay, where is the supermarket? Supermarket is right there. All right, so we're going to just go like this. Go to the supermarket. Unreachable. Unreachable. Oh my God. Why are you doing this to me? Let's try this. All right. Here's what I think is going to be the issue. Let's try to put it right on the mark. Position is blocked or unreachable. Blocked or unreachable. Are you kidding me? Like, that's okay? What? Is he moving? F, he's blocked by an object. Are you? I think you're blocked by your lack of brain cells. What? How did I? Oh my God. What is going on here? All right. Let's go ahead and move this. Let's move this stuff. All right, let's see. Can we send it? You know, and I realize like it's like, hey, if I would have just done it myself, it probably would have been there by now. It's really not the point. Brah. Go. Go. Unreachable. Okay. And here we go. All right, so because we're at 60 speed for whatever reason, we're about to fall into a new day. So we're at 2330 by 60 speed. So you'll notice when we hit the midnight hour, that is a song. When we hit the midnight hour, the money will look different, and that's because of our subsidy sign that we put out front. Remember, we're getting what, $8,400 per month. Oh my God, we got a roundabout. This is probably why the computer didn't want to do it. Okay. So, yep, see right there. So we gained 4,900, but you look at our still $10,000. Like, so we lost. What is this? Are you telling me I gotta back this thing in here? Okay. I mean, I've driven truck. I've never seen a grain drop at a supermarket. But whatever. What supermarket just says, hey, I need a load of grain for whatever reason? Holy crap, you know what I just realized? I bought like frozen lasagna. And it's still sitting in my car. It's a good thing it's 20 degrees outside. Oh my God, and the rain's back again. So the thing with the rain, like, it's usually not that big of an issue because it's not like you get stuck or anything like that. But if you're in like harvest season, you don't want to do it because you are going to make less money. Your yield gets a significant drop off when you start harvesting in the rain. All right, so we're going to head back, and what we're going to do then is buy... Oh, okay, we're going to wait for that guy. Nope, we're going to go now. We're going to head back, and we are going to then buy ourselves a house. And I think that's where we're going to call it for this video. And then I'll be back, and then probably on the next grow cycle, we'll be in December, January. I think we got 2 more grow cycles. So, all right, let's pick out where we want to put our house. Let's figure that out. So house. We need to go down here to not this setting. We want to go down to this setting. Construction. Farmhouses. And, like, do we want that? No. Do we want that? No. So this is our options here. Okay. All right. So I think this nice little corner piece here. Bam. Okay. There it is. That's our house. Let's go check it out. And when I say check it out, I mean we look at it because we physically cannot go in it. So that's the house. Oh. It must be the den. Okay. All right. So here's how this house works. So, like, you can hit sleep, and we're going to go to sleep till 7 a.m. And here we are, 7 a.m. Bing, bang, boom. We're still in the same day. So we're going to do it one more time. Then we'll go down and drive and see what it is. So this will take us into the new day. And you'll see the money and stuff in the top right corner. And there's the money. So, all right. So we're in December. I usually do 7 a.m. because it's right before the sun comes up. And actually, I almost feel like this game plays into like daylight savings and things like that, because sometimes 7 a.m. is dark like it is right now. Other times it's sunny and bright. So the only thing I can think of is that it does play into, oh, look, this farmer, he put some new stuff in. And you see those little specks on the ground? That's the stones. So when I plow this field on the next go, that's what you're going to see everywhere. And there we turn on our flashlight. And you can see our soybeans. They are growing. And look at the, okay, so needs lime, needs plowing. So our yield bonus will never exceed 58%. It's probably going to drop a little bit to 50% by the time we actually harvest. And I know that there is a mod out there that would show in the bottom right hand side of what stage of growth it is. So if there's 6 stages of growth, this is probably the third stage of growth that we're in right now. So that's it for this video here. We've actually had quite a productive day. We've sold bales, right? We bought a new tractor, we bought a roller, we bought a sprayer, we bought a fertilizer, we bought a house, bought another tractor, we sold some grain, we planted, we rolled it, we fertilized it, and we sprayed it. So it's been a productive cycle within this part. So what I'm going to tell you now is that we're going to pause right here, and when we come, oh man, that's my house right up there. And when we come back, let's see what this guy, Yarmarganig. When we come back, we will probably be able to, definitely be able to harvest this ground, and then we will probably plow it, get the stone thing in there, so that when the next crop rolls in, we'll be able to maximize our earning potential on this. So I want to thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and so you can have more stuff like this. Leave a comment. Let me know what you love, what you hate, what you'd like to see in the videos. What do you think I should be doing better? Like, should I be trying to be funnier? Or should I just stop talking and play the game? Should I, let me know. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm a military guy trying to stream. So you tell me what it is that you guys like, and I'll tell you right now, I'll try and do my best to meet everyone's needs, but I cannot make everyone happy. So for now, I want everybody to understand that I'm here. So like this series says, let's grow together. That is in meaning to this game and to this channel. So again, I'm K9 Crunch. Keep gaming. Keep doing your thing.